I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage in predictable situations.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Keeps it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Running inside. It's Cobb.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Brown wants to pass. Still looking. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It's so much nicer when you're a defensive coordinator and you're calling plays and you know exactly where that quarterback is going to be. This guy, not the case. He needs to scramble. He just scrambles out of the pocket.
Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First play of this drive. Right side, it's Jordan. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Mayava. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Catch inside the 25. Into the end zone unimpeded. Except for that piece of laundry on the field, this might be coming back. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. As we get a look at the stats, they are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Got to make the play on 4th. Blasted as he lets it go. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what.
Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dodson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Matthews. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Staley. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Pulls it again on the option. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And it's really good third down defense. You've given up some yards. Who cares? Down here, right near the goal line, you bow your neck up. You force the 4th down. Nice job breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Making the adjustment. Brown will throw it. Rolls right. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the gun, it's Cobb. Shakes off the defender. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. This time they'll throw it. Touchdown, Auburn! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Rides to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Lucky to get it off.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to go up top on second down. Keeping his eyes downfield. That's caught. It's Jackson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Hits inside. It's Bishop looking for a crease. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Vols back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rush is on. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Brown wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Still running at the 40. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. To the house. Touchdown. to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Michigan Wolverines. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Drops back. It's Underwood. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Underwood. Flush to the left. Hit as he throws. And he avoids the sack.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Brown will throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Quarterback keeper trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Underwood to throw. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. This time on target. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly, running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Looking for a gap, it's Marshall. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Underwood. Moves to his right. Fires downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Offense facing 4th down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Wolverines are flying down the field. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Caught at the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's dropped after taking the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
2nd and long here. Moves the pocket. It's Underwood. Makes the grab. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Underwood still looking to his right. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Cuts it upfield. It's Cobb. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go with a direct snap. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. And don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Brown wants to pass. Look out! Right side, it's Eccles. Finds a crease at the 20. Snags it, and there's running room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. Under pressure. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing, Underwood. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Rush right in his face. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Again, it's Underwood. Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he could not get loose on the run. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Buying a little time to his left. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air. It's Underwood. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Underwood. Left side is Buchanan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Marsh. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. This will be the last play of the quarter, and it's 1st and goal. Bryce Underwood to the air again. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Brown will throw it. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
Second down to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, what a cut! All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Out wide left, it's Kane. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They're all over it. Got it down the field. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Wolverines, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Here's Underwood to throw. Time to take a shot. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Buying time to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Complete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Throwing, Underwood. Wide open downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Myers on the move. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Looking for more room. Pass to 50. The 30. Pass to 20. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get... really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They look like they're about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
They go play action. Bryce Underwood unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy? What was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Well, I think this quarterback's got to settle down a little bit, guys. He threw an interception on his first drive out, and he almost threw one there. He needs to get comfortable quickly because right now he is not seeing the field.
Again, it's Underwood. Shoots it to the left. He's got him this time. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Underwood. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, QB had the look he wanted. You like throwing slants against man coverage. That time, though, got to be a little bit more accurate with the throw, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Right side, it's Marshall. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. A designed run for the quarterback. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Loses 2. Brings up second down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's Underwood to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So here comes the Auburn offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Out wide right, it's Washington. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Throwing, Underwood. Left side is Marshall. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Black 18. Spade up, spade up.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Rolls right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. At the 35, he's open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And the Tigers in the hurry up. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But what